Hey, how you doing? This is the Manhattan Bridge. That's Brooklyn, this is Manhattan. I was scoping out this area for possible new situation, but you know, the cops came by just as I was setting up and they were like looking at me and I'm like, hey, so maybe not over here. I was also checking out on the west side too, you know. Yeah. I forgot how much I love this city. I mean, you know, you think about like, oh, I like New York. I'd love to go to New York. I'm from New York. You don't not love New York. It's like my first love, you know? Like the city is like, it's like my true love, you know? And I didn't come back to move to Brooklyn. I didn't come back to move to the Bronx or the fucking Queens. I came back to live in the city. And the city means Manhattan. And even though it's been overtaken by financiers and stockbrokers and shit like that, it's still the city. Yeah, it ain't the fucking Winter Wonderland palace that it used to be, but it's still fucking New York, you know what I mean? Like, and I came back for her. So, here I am, and I'm working on something. And it's like, there's something between me and the thing that I truly want and need. But when I really look at it, it's me, you know? It's me that's in the way. It's my idea of what everything is and how the world works and all that kind of shit. It ain't the world. I mean, I'm just like a cartoon character, and like the fucking cops and like shit stop to check me out. Like, I mean, I'm just in period costume. I'm wearing like a leather jacket and a skull t-shirt, you know? I should be fighting like Captain Planet of the Ninja Turtles. But these motherfuckers is acting like I'm about to blow up the internet or some shit. So clearly that's me, you know what I mean? Like, it's also the fact that we're dressed the same now. We live in a fascist, post-fascist totalitarian society, but I can change the way I think, the way I perceive, the way I believe the world is. My idea of the world. It doesn't matter if you hand it to me. If I don't believe that it exists, I will not be able to see it, conceive of its existence. So, it's me that's got to change, not everything else, you know? And I'm working on that. I'm working on doing stuff to change in a brand new way, you know? To change so that I can be happy and have the things that I truly want. And like, to be a little bit in the danger, you know? To push the envelope, to move into my fear, you know? Here they come. That's important. You know what I mean? It's important that Gotcha. It's important, you know, it's important that like I get to my center. And I'm learning what amount of fear, what kind of quivering is the direction forward as opposed to the direction back. You know, there's some shit which is like, maybe you ain't supposed to do that. And then there's some shit that's like, are you paying attention? Sorry. You might want to try this. You know, don't do this, but try this. And that's all. That's all. That's the whole game. Which fear points you in the direction of your heart, and which fear points you in the direction away. Sit with the void. Sit in the emptiness. Experience that. That's where your beauty truly is. That's where it truly lies. In the depths of the darkness, in the dungeon, in the sanctimonious and sanctified hole of your spirit, there lies your Godhead.